It has been said that our modern systems of communication are an extension into the external world of man's nervous system. Telephones, telegraph, radio, television, all this network of electronic devices is extending our nervous system in the same way as a wheel extends our feet. But consider, the extension of the nervous system electronically means the end of privacy. The inconvenience of everybody being able to barge in on us by telephone. Double that inconvenience, treble it, with the inconveniences you can imagine for a future technology, where you would not only have the sound of the person's voice on the telephone, but also their visual image. It can be so worked out technically that everybody can be equipped with a little gadget about the size of a pocket watch. On one side there is a dialing system, and on the other side there is a little TV screen. And everybody in the world who possesses one of these things has a number. And if you ring it and the number doesn't answer, your friend's dead. Imagine. Because you can't not answer. That would be unethical. That would be inhuman. That would be to advertise yourself as dead. You must answer. Everybody is in touch with everybody else in such a way that it reveals their inmost thoughts, and there is no longer any individuality. No privacy. Eventually, after attempting to control your thoughts, you would say, to hell with it. I'll think just the way I feel like thinking. Now, what we're afraid of, you see, is that some power will control all of us by this method. But that power must be the one individual whose thoughts are not public. If the super controller has his thoughts public, then he can't be in that position. If everybody is circuited, so his private thoughts are public knowledge to all his friends and relations and to the controller, but the controller's thoughts are not public knowledge, then you have a system which is a real dangerous kind of dictatorship. In this way, we feel that our individuality depends on our privacy. Insofar, in other words, as electronics is making everybody available to everybody else, we are discovering through technology a state of affairs which in fact has existed all the time. The first thing that human beings created on this planet to communicate with distant points were roads. In the 19th century, we began to go beyond roads because we discovered rails, then wires. The economic world became a network of roads. But now the fascinating thing is we are beginning to witness the disappearance of all those methods of communication. The railways and the roads have gone to the airplane, and the wires have gone to radio and television. And you will see that as human beings become more technically efficient, that the scars of technology will disappear from the face of the earth. The moment that everybody has his personal hoppycopter, there will be no further need of the freeway. And the freeway will break up, and grass and moss will grow over it because nobody's traveling it. And it'll disappear back into the landscape. Hooray. And these ridiculous automobiles in which we each travel around and make a nuisance of ourselves, but they will vanish. because they simply are not technologically efficient. Because as a matter of fact, if we couple the science of television with the science of laser beams, we can get a three-dimensional image of anybody we'd like to see right here in this room. In other words, you can contact your friends in New York and you can assemble them all together in laser beam images by, as it were, dialing each one and say, can you come on, can you come on, can you come on? Then we can have a laser beam created three-dimensional image of anybody you want to talk to sitting right in this room. So that the same conference is happening in 5 different places. Let's say there are 5 people involved. In each one of them, there's one of them there who thinks he's authentic. By means of further electronic technology, every one of these 5 people are not only visible to each other, but also their inmost thoughts are clear to each other. There is no concealment. Would go on from this, that just as the roads have disappeared and the wires disappeared, eventually the electronic gadgetry will disappear. And the electronic network that communicates from person to person will eventually become ESP. We will get it from each other without any need for an electrical gadget, by telepathy. Because you see, what all technology is doing, it's not creating a new situation, it is discovering what has always existed. When we started to use conscious attention as our main faculty of understanding the world and communicating with each other, we became ignorant of all the other methods of communication that exist, because we specialized on one. And in order to function in this world, we had to make this one method of experiencing things, find out all the channels of communication that exist, and explain them and talk about them and measure them so that we know they're really there. All it is actually doing, it is discovering the routes of communication that have always been there. Let's suppose we eventually discover that we don't need radio and that we don't need television, because we have ESP. The first step is we make an electronic model of ESP. But then we discover that we don't need the model. We can do it anyhow. Just like homing pigeons have radar built into them, and white-throated birds can navigate by the stars. When we have finally no need to travel, to telephone, to communicate by any technical method whatsoever, because we all instantly read each other's thoughts. Is that the point? Is that what we wanted, the thing we were trying to get? You find there's still something beyond that. Because when you can read everybody else's thoughts, you will find that reading somebody else is just like reading you. Knowing somebody else's mind is pretty much like reading your own mind. Yeah, there are some little variations that are of interest, but basically, to know you thoroughly would be like knowing me thoroughly.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video as a car screams across past me. What's good, DB, David, Nathan Bendover, back with another video. I know it's kind of late, East Coast, but I just had some time to go live, so I figured I'd go live. What triggered a live is video and this monkeypox. And I've been saying for a while, you know, about these people. You know what people I'm talking about. I'm talking about the liberal-minded, brain-dead, agenda people. You know, abortion activists, LGBT, BLM. You know, all you guys know. One thing they have been quiet on and against during this whole scamdemic, which was actually ran very hard during the scamdemic with the George Floyd and all this other shit, was their take on the you-know-what. And I've been telling you guys, you don't hear nothing about it, but I'm telling you, they're going to propagate, they're going to get them aboard. They got to get them aboard. Because remember, those are the social change, those are the climate change, those are, you know, the extremists. You know, these are the extreme people that do extreme things and to sway public opinion, to get out there in public view, to get the brain-dead, uncaring masses that don't watch anything. They're just going to see all these people and go, oh, well, I guess that's not right. Oh, Black Lives Matter. Or, oh, well, I mean, you know, they got a right to abortion. Oh, I mean, you know, they got you know, look at Trump. I don't like the fucking guy either. He's a fucking asshole. I don't like this fucking Joe Biden, but goddamn it, I really don't like this fucking Donald Trump guy. He's fucking racist. What else did they say he said? They say he's a homophobe. Yeah, he's a homophobe. I don't like that. I like this Biden character. All right, these people are so out of touch from any kind of reality. They just look at whatever's on the TV and whatever people are doing and say, oh, yeah, that's not right. Oh, climate change. Oh, man, I know. I mean, you know, I guess we can, you know, tweak some things here and there. You know, those people, that's what they got to get. Guess what? These people been on the fence about the good old, you know what, Mr. 19. A lot of them ain't even like, nah, fuck that. We ain't with that shit. You know, but I said they kind of like put that on the back burner, put it on the hush-hush, and look what they're doing now. Monkeypox, guys. It's all LGBT. All the interviews I'm seeing is fucking LGBT. They're talking gay. I mean, I think before, I gotta go back and look, but I could have swore monkeypox was just monkeypox. It was like this monkeypox thing, and it was a pandemic, and it was, but they done rolled this shit up into the motherfucking LBGT, MLQQP, RSTUV, Z3, 123. They rolled it up into. So if you look at all the propaganda with the monkeypox, they're targeting these people. This is how they get them on with this joke, this joke of a pandemic. All right, the monkeypox. They are swindling them in to do this, so they'll be okay with doing that. That's why I put monkey in the middle, because they've always been on the fence with this shit in the middle. They're kind of like, you know, and this is how they get them. You know, this is how they're gonna get them. They're gonna get them with this monkeypox crap. And if they go ahead and do the monkeypox and they're fine, guess what, guys? These same people, listen, there's these little leaders in this LGBT agenda we don't see, that are propagate, that are real popular, that are probably, we don't know because we're not in them trenches, that propagate to these people about the monkeypox and why they should get it because of their sexuality, their kissing, their multiple partners, their, you know, god damn, they got, you know, whatever they do. And, you know, they're probably like, yeah, you know, maybe we should get that. because of, we don't want to risk it. And they got them. And that will manipulate their mind like, oh, man, I'm fine. Man, maybe this that Mr. 19 vaccine ain't that bad at all. And then they got those people, I just see it. This is the whole debacle with monkeypox, all right? It's to get those people, man. They're it's just too much. I'm seeing too many interviews with the LGBTQ, XY, and that's what they cater to. I mean, when we first heard of monkeypox, it wasn't that, but they done formed it into that, and now, that's what you got. So, it's plain and evident, man. Plain and evident, this is what they are doing. And those who have eyes to see can see exactly what they're doing, guys. What's good, Bamboo Soldier? So, yep, I'm seeing it too much, man. I'm seeing the news stories, and it's these same people. It's the alphabet gang, the Rainbow Club, and this is how they're gonna get them, because they've been on fence with that Mr. You-know-what, and the other people that they're trying to get is the Trumpers, but that just ain't working out too well. So, hopefully, this is what they're targeting. If it works on those people, it works, but if it don't, it don't. But it's definitely what they're targeting. So, and when they can get them to get that, they can convince them to do the 19. But shout out to all you guys. And sorry about the stream earlier. My phone died. Matter of fact, let me plug the charger in this phone. My phone died, and just cut right off. So I don't know how it was charging, but I think I had a shitty charger. So headed up to the airport day. Me and my kids were sitting down. We was talking about airplanes and airports and stuff, and a lot of interesting topics and shit. And we were talking about, we'll do a little, a little table talk about airplanes and how slow they fly. Shout out to Linda coming back to the Rock, Chester. Going to pick her up from the airport. But, because the flight time is from JFK to Rochester Airport. The plane leaves at 10:30. It gets to the Rochester Airport at 12:13. So that's an hour and 13-minute flight. I'm like, okay, well, how fast do these airplanes fly? We was, because I honestly, from my research, from having a drone years ago when I was doing research, and I was researching a lot of things. When you have a drone and you fly it to its maximum height, I had a good ass drone a few years ago, and that motherfucker went, I'm talking, I don't know what I can't remember, was it how many feet? 1,000 feet in the air? That's pretty damn high. So, but it's actually not that high. It's high, but it ain't that high. But when I had that in the city and I flew it I literally can see the suburbs. I could see so many different things. And then I would move it a little bit and the shit would be blocks away. And I'm like, I literally only moved it for maybe, I don't know, 5 to 10 seconds. And the shit was blocks away, and I'm looking dead down, and I'm like, damn, that's weird. And then I would tilt the camera up, look around, I could see the lake. I'm like, god damn, everything. So, and it's, we already know that when you go up, everything shrinks below you. So when you go up, everything becomes closer. You know, it's a hard, I don't know how to put it in words, but as you go up, everything beneath you gets smaller and closer, if that makes any sense. So things aren't as far when you go up. You know, that's why you could, you know, even with a hot air balloon, they don't really, you know, only hot air balloon enthusiasts understand like these certain concepts, you know. So we were talking about that and how air speed is different than land speed, and that's just evident and obvious. You know, because when I had lived by the airport, you know, the road runs parallel to the airport, and I wait for a plane to take off, and I take off. I'm 95, 100 miles an hour, passing the goddamn airplane, and then the airplane lifts off, you know, doing right around 95, 100 miles an hour. So, you know, I'm thinking like, damn, how fast does a fucking airplane travel? So I figure, okay, it's 350 miles from JFK to Rochester. So 350 miles from JFK to Rochester, and the airplane's taking an hour and 13 minutes. How fast is that mother effer flying? And look what they got to say about it, you know. So, you know, you figure you could travel 300 miles an hour. Well, then the airplane got to be going 300 and something miles. It's got to go, to get here in that time, it's got to go like 300 something miles an hour. I've been on the airplane. That bitch takes off. It takes off like you're going down a drag strip. You know, boom, yeah, it's not really that much. Feels good. And then boom, you lift off. You feel that weight, that you know, that power. But me personally, them airplanes ain't going that goddamn fast. You know, that's why they had to ground the Concorde. You know, just like they did the shuttle program. They said the Concorde. You know, I did a lot of research on the Concorde because I've seen one here at the Rochester airport. It was coolest shit ever, man. Them things are so loud and noisy. They fly so fast. I mean, it's just amazing. That was an amazing machine. But they said that motherfucker traveled 1,400 miles an hour. You know? So that shit traveling 1,400 miles an hour, you know, you got to start looking at things like, god damn, you know? So we were just talking about that. We were talking about the flight pattern from like flying from New York City to Japan, how that motherfucker goes clean up through Canada, all the way up that way, and then comes down through Russia and then goes to Japan. The shit don't make no goddamn sense. So there's just a lot of shit makes no sense to me. You know, I believe that you know, we're probably most likely closer than they tell us we are. You know, I've watched countless videos of flights all over the world, you know, because there's people out there that record entire flights. They record the flight path. They record the so-called speed of the plane. They calculate the hours. And I look at the routes and I'm like, damn, that fucking route didn't make no sense. You know? So he was just talking about that stuff, and you know, how could a damn airplane be traveling at these speeds that they're saying, and you know, you can't feel it. You know, when you race, it's good spelling games. When you race and you know, you see race cars, you see them dragsters doing 300 miles down the track, you barely see them damn things. You know, there's no way them fucking airplanes are traveling at that speed. You know, there's no fucking way that them airplanes are traveling at that speed. But that's just my personal belief. You know, from the little bit of research that I done did. but I'm not buying that shit at all. You know, and then when you look at the Concorde speed, 1,400 miles an hour, how the hell is that possible? And then another thing is with those planes, when you look at it, when I was doing the research on them years ago on the Concorde, I'm like, where the hell, do you know how much fuel you would be burning at 1,400 miles an hour? And how far them planes would fly from France to the goddamn United States and all over the world, to Australia, everywhere. You gotta ask yourself, where the fuck is the gas in them planes? You know what I mean? Look at those planes, ain't no room. Oh, the gas is in the wings of planes. When you look at how much they say goes into a damn airplane, you know, all these tanker trucks, there's no fucking way you could fit that much liquid in these goddamn planes. You know, especially the Concorde, you know. You look at them wings on there, there's barely any wings, there's barely any body. Where the hell was the gas for this goddamn airplane? And I believe that's why they had to ground that shit, is because technology advancing, people asking questions, and they gotta keep that shit on the hush-hush. Because none of that shit makes any kind of sense whatsoever. Yeah, RPD flying. But $13, 14. Oh, what's good, Rick? Brother Cuts. Just you know, killing some time. You know, talking about the airplanes. Talking about the airport. Also, man, it's like flight chaos. This happened like every time. Booked a flight the past month, and it's chaos, especially with Delta Airlines, man. Don't fly Delta, because they're understaffed like a motherfucker, and they're like, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't look at what they tell me. I look at what is going on, and what I've observed is what they do is they're bumping people off of flights, and you know, telling people, oh yep, it's too full, there's too many people, you know, slowing down the lines, and then making people miss their flight. Then they gotta wait for a later flight, and because of either staffing shortage or this is being done on purpose. But you know, I'm supposed to be going to the airport around 4 o'clock today. Here it is 10, I'm about to be midnight, because they bumped their flight back and kept bumping it back. And then a week ago, when she was flying out of Rochester, they did the same shit. We got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, get on the plane till, oh my God, about 9 o'clock at night, or 7 o'clock at night or some shit. It was crazy what they, you know, we kept getting alert, plane, it's been delayed, and then it was canceled, you know. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then we had to wait till the next day. And the next day came, got the plane, got there, the baggage, they're no longer serving baggage. Like, what? There's plenty of time for the plane, ain't leaving for another fucking 45 minutes. Well, they shut the baggage off, so they're bumping people off of flights. I don't know why. And the rerouting flights, they're like, it's a lot of shit, man. They're all like working together somehow, and it's like, you know, they even Delta will tell you to go book over at JetBlue. Like, what the fuck? These are companies, and their employees are telling them to go to somewhere else. Like somebody in Walmart saying, look, man, go to Target. Go over to Target. So obviously they're working together. There's something going on. And I don't know. It's just, I don't like flying. That ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like people are just like sitting ducks and stranded ducks, and you put your life, your travel in somebody else's hand. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, people, you know, I get it, but it just ain't for me. You know, I'd rather drive, take my time. And I know sometimes we're time pressed, we got to get somewhere, you know, I get it, but fuck. could have drove to New York City and back faster than this shit, but that's just a lot of work. But you know, but it's crazy. What's good, Tristan Green? Well, this is Gematria Chat. Rochester, I'm right outside of our. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, we all rock out with each other, Tristan. So shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all the new faces. You know. But it's dope. And it's good to have people in the area. You know, we got to start getting together. There's a few people from around the area. We need to get up, man. You know. Family is frequency. You know, they got plans for us. You know, what's good, Sarah? Oh, you live in Livonia? Oh, I've been in Livonia. Yeah, that's near Canisius. So, but we definitely got to get together, man. All of us, you know. I know I'm gonna go to that Reawaken tour. That shit's gonna be crazy, you know. Oh shit. Alright. That's dope. So but yeah, that Reawaken tour in Batavia, it's where I hear it's gonna be crazy, and you know they're gonna bring all the you know these people that think it's some dangerous, you know, the liberals. They're gonna bring that. Yeah, they're not having it in Rochester, they're having it in Batavia. Wait, no. I forgot, but yeah, they're still having it in the area. I think it's at Batavia. I can't remember. I gotta get an update. But they're still having it. Yeah, man, come out for September 11th. You know, that's shit. Less than a month and a half away, or about a month and a half. Wait. Oh yeah, it's July. Yeah, it's about a month and a half away. Less than a month and a half away. You know, we all going to New York City. You know, so. That'll be interesting. We still got to figure out the lodging and shit. So, another thing. And okay. Hard to find anyone in Jamaica or anything. Truth is, yeah, I know. It's hard. Yeah, man, it's a time that, I mean, it might be one of the last opportunities to really get together with the most amount of people. And I'm hoping that it sparks, you know, that want to come out, you know. That's what I'm hoping it does. Because, you know, we getting to the point where, you know, it ain't going to be happening. You know, they're planning to lock us in and come out with something crazy is gonna happen, guys. You know, they got plans for us. They had Davos, and they was blatantly talking shit like it's no tomorrow. They was free, like it's in the bag. Bitch, we made our quota. We got this. We got way ahead, way more ahead than we thought we would. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, Donald Trump. You know? So, you know, they got ahead in the game and they're all giddy about this shit. These some giddy motherfuckers, man. They're giddy as all hell about it. And, it's sick. You know? Thanks. Thanks, Jude. Appreciate it. I like hearing, beautiful comments like that. But yeah, it's like might be one of our last opportunities, man. Because they got some plans for our asses. We got to get ready. They pulling the plug and gas and all kind of shit. And another thing is, I got a message from my son like before I went live. They have just they're launching a EV sharing station. Electrical vehicles, these little ass small cars that look like smart cars. EV. It's $40 for a day, $5 an hour. Electric sharing car. These motherfuckers forget we in Rochester. I'm gonna 100% guarantee you this shit don't last. If they're coming out with it now, that by the fucking fall, that shit is gone. I mean, I was gonna say a month, tops. Before that shit is they got 1 month. Those things are gone in a month. How? Who funding this? Who's giving it to the city of Rochester? I don't know, but as reckless and wild as the city of Rochester is, these cars will be destroyed within a month. Crashed, wrecked, stolen, some type of crime committed in these motherfuckers. I don't know, but it's crazy. I cannot believe what I was seeing. Cars that just like them bikes and them scooters, now they got cars right here in Rochester. I think they got like 3 or 2. 3 or 2 of them. You can rent a car for $5 for a fucking hour. Do you know what people can do with a fucking car and $5? Man, people gonna be doing dope runs, drug runs. I could not believe it when he sent me that. I'm gonna do a whole video on that myself. Probably from whatever the location is at that has this shit. I'm going live and I'm gonna sit there and I'm like, you gotta be shitting me in every direction. There's no way in hell that they're gonna have car sharing. I mean, God, I can only imagine this shit. It must only gonna be certain hours, because $5 for an hour, $40 for a day. I mean, you got a car, $40. I'm gonna ride out for the day. I mean, this is gonna be they're gonna be waiting. How does it even work? How does this even work? Somebody gonna rent it and keep the shit. I'm sure it shuts off, but this is a preview of the future. All right, that's how they want it, to where they only got the electric cars. I mean, you gotta look at what's going on. Yeah, GM is gonna build all these electric cars and all this shit and stuff like that. But you gotta ask yourself sometimes. Are they really gonna? I mean, is this reset gonna reset everything to? Because when you hit the reset button, it's a scramble, and it resets everything back, way back. So who knows? Their reset might be just that alone. Like, we ain't even gonna own no car. We can't own no car. We can only share it. Remember, because we're gonna own nothing and be happy. These motherfuckers said. That's why we gotta get with it, man. Because these motherfuckers are just, like I said, they're giddy and they're making moves. They want us to own nothing and be happy. And I look at these car lots, and I'm like, man, these motherfuckers ain't playing. They really gonna try this shit. Car lot's still empty, So crazy, man. Right, they gonna set it back to 1959. That's right, they want it. We already renting our cell phones. They already done slicked us into that one. Oh, yeah, just pay here, get a free phone. Just pay for it in your monthly bill every month. That's fucking sharing. That's sharing. want us to share everything, share apartments. I mean, to me, Airbnbs are dope as hell, but Airbnb is getting our mindset to that. You can rent the house. You know? All the corporations buying all the fucking houses. All the corporations buying all the houses. What are they buying them for? Well, for exactly that reason. I mean, when they tax everybody out of their fucking homes, what you gonna do? You know? This shit is wicked, man. They ain't fucking around. Find me a nice little spot. Trying to find me a parking spot, guys. Gotta go around one more. Hold on, I'm trying to concentrate on a parking spot. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. Fucking electric sharing vehicle. That's gonna be hilarious. That shit's gonna be hilarious. And we know, obviously, they're gonna be tracked. I mean, probably have cameras in the car, shit like that. You know. I think I got enough battery, guys. Got another 15 or so minutes. Show y'all the Rochester International tiny ass fucking airport. Damn, I'm on the wrong side of the camera. Side effects. What's good, rap samples? So, it's been a long fucking, man, this week has been, man, it's only, well, tomorrow is, hold on, I gotta turn my damn shoe. I don't know about y'all, but it has been a rough ass 2 days, man, just draining like a motherfucker. And they've been long days, but they've been just draining, like shit just ain't, it's like a retrograde feel. Like shit don't be going smooth and just fucking just so draining. I don't know what it is, man. A couple other people said the same shit. Like it's just I don't know, just draining. I can't put my finger on it. You know, anybody feel not like even sleepy, but just like mentally like draining, like people are just like, it's like a static or some shit. Like people are just, I don't know, I can't explain it. Like it's like one of those days, like the past 2 days, weird. But this is the Rochester International Airport. Got the Denver airport look with the blue lights. God knows what they're looking for. I just don't understand the purpose of these things. But flights coming in. Let me go see when the plane's landing. Baggage claim from Southwest. Delta's United. Frontier. Southwest. American and JetBlue. Thing. Oh, Delta is over here. Let's see. On time. So, it even shows the damn flight coming in right there. It ain't here yet. That's pretty dope. But yeah, this is the...
Okay.
All right, guys. So now I never listen to my heart and gut. Never again. What is good? Oh, y'all talking about the jabber? No, I hold it in my hand. That's funny. No, I hold it in my hand. I got a weird way I hold it where it's, comfortable and, it works. Right, cuts very strange, right? Yesterday and today. Tristan, I'm going back and reading the comment. Yeah, let me go back. Okay, yeah. I feel for y'all. I've been through the mill the past few days. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm drained. I can't even stay awake. Fender Bender. Yeah. There was, man. It's fucking weird, man. I don't know what the hell going on. But it's just been like, everything's been a struggle. Just everything. Even my family at Just Juice, they said the same thing. It's just been weird, man. I wish my family didn't force me to take them. What you took, rap samples? My son will not get a kidney because he won't jabber. Damn. It's comforting to hear from others who got it but aren't disappointed. Thanks for sharing with me. Okay, so now I'll never listen to my heart and gut again. See my video from today, you'll see what I mean. I'll check it out, cuz I seen you go live, but I don't have time to do much. Somebody having a loud conversation over there. Let's see. Who street's our street, but Mayor Evans can't shut. I know, right? Right, J. Drew? The fuck? Evans can't shut him down. Evans can't do shit because he ain't nothing but a fucking Muppet, too. You're welcome to a lot of us sports and radio Texas. Sexy legs. Shit. These old basketball legs. What's good, Missy B. Awaken? But yeah, man, this hospital. Oh, that's what it looks like. I mean, look. I mean, fuck. KN95 is gonna rock out. And y'all already know, I've been called the standard out. This year there will be no fucking polyethylene masks. It is gonna be all KN95s or N95s or above. Gonna be none of this other shit. It's to create more division, more people telling you can't come in here with that one. You gotta wear this one. Watch, guaranteed they're gonna do it, 100%. You know, shit is fucking ridiculous. Used to work for the airport. Oh, I don't know. I gotta check that video out. I played a party for the mayor before he got the job. This dude comes from Money. Oh yeah, he does. He's a banker. He's also a Freemason, known Freemason. He's a brethren. You know. So it is what it is. But it's 11:55. So that airplane got to be traveling about 200 and I would say 25 miles an hour, according to their math, to make it here within an hour and 20 minutes at 350 miles away. So the motherfucker ain't going over 250 miles an hour. So but yeah, don't fly on fucking Delta. If y'all flying. They buying a bunch of more airplanes too. It was in the news this last week, so know what they up to. Some plane just landed. But, all right, let me look back at the comments. I know, right? The monkeypox. If anything, that the shit gets, your face gets fucked up from the damn diapers. You know? Yeah, rap samples. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's just crazy. This world is fucking gone mad, man. You know? That's crazy. Just no care, no care, no nothing. No care for humanity. It ain't even got nothing to do with cops, black, white. It's just an elder and a child, 16-year-old, and a girl at that. girl fighting the other girl cop. That shit's crazy. God, I hate flying. I hate airplanes, flying. I mean, it's cool, you know, if it was like you go actually walk, get on a fucking plane like a normal human being, fly, you know, oh yeah, you know, you make it to your destination. I mean, that's cool, but all this other shit, that shit's for the birds. I'll drive. This is way more stressful than driving for me. Driving, you can relax, you can think, you can meditate while driving. It's long, but you just gotta, if you're not timed and you could just drive and take your time, shit, it's always worth it. Because flying is, this shit is, when you look at flying, it's like fucking stupid. It's a fucking bus that flies and they rape you with the prices, and then they put you through tyranny and shit like that. Scared you with shoe bombers and shit, so you can't take nothing on the fucking plane so they can sell you their bullshit. And, you know, make you get butt naked and take your biometrics and God knows what else they're doing. You know? So, all the shit you gotta do now, man. Fuck that. But I think the plane might have landed, so I'm about to get up off of here. And, you know, I'll go live in the morning. Definitely got to follow up on that, on that damn electric vehicle fucking share and shit. Oh, Atlanta flight, baggage arriving from Atlanta, so I got a little more time. What's good, Gematria Games? Yes, always drive. I've been on the news. Person airport. Yeah. Oh my God, I can only imagine Canada. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up off here because I think the plane is landed. So I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, man. Thanks for rocking out with me. I need to go home and rest because these 2 days feel like a week, man. I'm gonna have to take a fucking vacation from this week. This shit is crazy. Tomorrow's only Wednesday. But so peace and love, everybody. Much love. And check out that video I just uploaded because those people are the ones being manipulated because those people need to push their poisons on you. Public opinion. The motherfuckers gonna be out there when we have our anti, you know, vax fucking shits, they'll be out there as the counter, you know. So It's all the writing on the wall. Why does everybody that gets off an airplane look so important? I don't get that. they're just the top of the fucking world. You just got raped on a fucking flight. All your rights violated. Property stolen. And then they, for traveling. The good old right to travel. And it's crazy because for some flights, I was in line and I heard them tell the one lady that you're still going to Korea or some shit. You have your vaccination status? And she was like, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, because you need that. Otherwise, you can't board the flight. And I'm like, what the fuck? So they still got that shit rolling. I just inhaled this girl's fucking vape right here. Like, seriously? Alright, guys. Much love. I'm getting a diaper overload. And, yeah. I think the plane landed. But alright, y'all. Peace and love. And I'll talk to y'all later.